These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Holly. Holly says, all my sources are saying everything is done. We just await the final release and notifications. We clearly are on any moment release. All right, Pimpy article quote, Al-Kazimi's final financial advisor, deleting 3 zeros from the currency is an option. Every 6 months or so, this gets brought up. Everybody gets in panic mode. He didn't say they're going to do it. It's an option. They did 5 years worth of study, and you know what they found out? It's not doable. It affects the poor too much. They already devalued the currency. Now you're talking about looping off the zeros. So 10,000 dinars becomes 10 dinars. Lopping the zeros off the currency, bad. Removing it off the rate, good. If they lop off the zeros, people would lose confidence in their currency. You would get pissed off people from countries all over who have invested into the currency. Look, they talk about this all the time. People always get their panties in a wad. They talk about this, but there's already been a ton of studies saying that this would be big. This would be bigger than when they devalued the currency in the first place. Are they going to do it? There's no way to tell. Most likely not. That doesn't mean I'm right. In my opinion, this would be yet another huge blow to the currency itself. People would lose faith in it. They bring this up at least once every 6 months. Everybody goes up in arms. Everybody panics. Watch what they do, not what they say. All right, Mark Z via PDK, I believe this is going to be a very interesting week. I believe it's going to come to us at 1,000,000 miles an hour this week. I heard from my banking contacts there was a major push for this to go last night. There is a lot of folks still in place. My redemption folks in Europe are staying in place. Europe is still holding on to hope. As for rates, lots of different rates showing on bank screens, nothing settled. My banking guys do not know what the rate will finally be. We're just waiting for that shoe to drop. I know it's hard when we are so close. All right, Fleming, Wells Fargo, HSBC, thousands of redemption centers, all of the banking entities involved wait along with millions of us for the start to begin the exchange process. Expected last night. No rates were publicly given, and Forex did not demonstrate the new Iraqi Dinar values, along with 22 other new currency values. So what happened? We may never know. What matters is that the RV-GCR is moving forward. There's no stopping RV-GCR. Forex rates are updated every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. All right, Holly says this is a fluid event. We must remain fluid and keep our expectations in check. As far as the release of the RV, what was told is all is ready and done, and then we found out yesterday something needed to be done by the IMF. Just allow it to happen, and it will when it's time. All right, Fleming says our military intel contact can't say much except the IMF had to finish rate coordination after Iraq finished. The RV team's meeting and pointing fingers today means they are pushing hard for the release right now. His info agrees positive news for this week, and his info agrees with the intel from Mr. Fleming's source who said there was a meeting today to determine who did what in causing the RV delay last night. The parties attended included DoD, IMF, UST, Wells Fargo, HSBC, and the specific principles from Iraq involved all the parties involved in the release. The end result was a unanimous push this out right now decision. It's all in process. All right, a Guru market rate update community member Tony, who's a better mathematician than me, alerted me that the CBI official rate and market rate are once again within the IMF's 2% rule. This is good news. It appears the CBI's recent education campaign reported on by Guru Frank 26 is working to restore confidence in the dinar. Guru Caparoni says the 2% ratio must be held for a minimum of 90 days before Iraq can accept IMF Article 8. The dinar slipped out of compliance for about 3 weeks. Stay tuned as the gurus chime in on the latest rate changes and to see if the CBI can maintain this positive momentum. All right, Mark Z evening update. No negative news. A number of my banking contacts are going right into voicemail. I'm hoping this is a good sign. Maybe they signed an NDA. Yes, I am hoping that, or that they are busy exchanging right now. I would like to think this is positive news. A couple of them in Europe are being asked to stay in position. They're being told this is very close, imminent. Question, do you think this is our week? All my banking contacts do, and I hope they are correct. All right, Fleming, third Monday RV report. Military has confirmed from 1:01 a.m. Eastern Time the Forex will update. Tomorrow morning will be the shotgun start for Tier 4. If everything goes according to plan, in the wee hours of the morning is our start. All right. Pimpy, lastly, Pimpy says when they tell you it's being exchanged in country, that doesn't make no sense. I want you to understand something. If the rate change happened in country, do you understand what type of black market we'd have going on here? You can go to the United States and buy the currency dirt cheap, run over to the border, give it to a friend who can run it to Iraq, exchange it for the higher exchange rate, take the money, bring it back to you, go back to your country, buy more, get rich that way. This is why there is no change of rate in country. It would definitely disable the currency. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.